Hey guys. So after having worn the Vapour makeup a couple times, I wanted to give kind of a review of it. I did go on Amazon and order the stick foundation, and that was the one that seemed to go on easiest, whereas the one that comes in a bottle was really sticky, and it was almost like lanolin. So it felt like it stuck to your fingers and it stuck to your skin, and it was really hard to blend. I don't have dogs in the background, those are my children. I wanted to talk about the other things that I got though. The RMS Beauty Bronzer. It was okay. It went on okay. It seemed to kind of have a rosy tint to it that made my cheeks look kind of ruddy, which I wasn't terribly fond of, but a little bit goes a long way. I'm not sure that as a bronzer I really like the cream. I think I'd probably prefer a powder. The RMS Beauty in Aught, which is a concealer. I really liked that one. It was really creamy and glided on well, but wasn't shiny. I really liked that one. The RMS Beauty Living Luminizer, I thought it was kind of shiny. I mean, it was pretty enough, but I have it on now, and I really feel like it's kind of shiny. And then the last one was the Kjaer Weis, Kjaerweis, Weis, Weis, Radiance. That one I didn't like at all. It was just too shiny, too sparkly. And it was supposed to give like a pearly sheen, but I just kind of felt like it was over the top a bit. And I wanted to talk about my face. I don't know if you can see my face right now, how many spots are showing through. I didn't use a foundation today. I'm trying to find a foundation, and that's why I got the Vapour stick, was because it did seem to have some pretty good coverage and my skin wasn't reacting to it. What's happening right now that you see is a lot of red in my face is from this ScratchMommy foundation in light. Every time I put it on, my face burns. And it's supposed to be a really nice natural oil-based kind of more of a moisturizer than like a full coverage type of a thing. The coverage is given by cocoa powder. And I was hoping that it would be something that would absorb powder in a way that the powder wouldn't dry my skin out. Because I really like the Mineral Wear Physicians Formula Translucent Pressed Powder. I really like that because it's light enough for my skin. I have really fair skin. And it's the color correcting palette with all the different yellow and pink and green. I really like that one. And my problem is that if I put it on without a whole bunch of moisturizer, it just gets really drying because I have really dry skin. So usually I use Heaven's, I always forget the name of her shop, Nature's Bath and Beauty, her moisturizer, and my skin loves it. My skin loves it. But I was trying to find an additional use for this little $20 tin, and the only thing I was already wearing Heaven's moisturizer, and I was hoping it would kind of block this stuff from doing this to my face, but it didn't. I mean, you can really see in the right light. If I'm in the wrong light, you can, like, if I turn it like this, you can't really see what it's doing. It just makes me look like rosy cheeks. But on this side in the wrong light, you can really see what it did. So I feel bad because I really like handmade products and to support moms that are working from home. But if you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't go with this. It really did a number on my face. If I had just put on my powder over my regular moisturizer, I think I would have been fine. But I was trying for more of a heavy coverage, which is hard to do when you just have a powder. But anyway, that's what I'm doing right now, and some of the videos that I'm planning on making is how to use kombucha to do a hair rinse. It makes it so you don't have to use conditioner. It's fabulous on your hair. If you've heard of those rinses that you do with apple cider vinegar to get rid of dandruff and stuff, it's exactly like that. You're just making your apple cider vinegar out of kombucha. You're allowing your kombucha to develop until it's a vinegar rather than a fizzy drink. And I wanted to show you guys my rebounder and some other things I do in the winter to just kind of help keep the lymph going. But I like to watch Holistic Habits. She has a lovely channel talking about not just makeup, but other parts of her life that she enjoys that are kind of a natural bent to them. So I'm going to try and do that because I don't wear enough makeup to really have a channel that's solely about makeup products. It really wouldn't work for me. The other thing I wanted to point out about this is it was really hard to get the powder off of my foundation brush when I was trying to get the powder onto my face because the oil kept trying to soak up into my powder brush. And what happened up here is that I had used it on my eyes just because it's a little bit tinted, and I wanted to make sure that everything was blended. And what happened was that oil pulled a lot of heavy tinting, like more product than usually will go on to my eye, and it pulled tons and tons of eyeshadow onto my eyes. So I'm having a hard time blending them. And the same thing happened with my blush. It just kind of grabbed the makeup that was on the brush and like plopped it on my face, and then I couldn't get it to blend. And you can see that it's really oily. So I'm sorry. It's not, for somebody who doesn't have super sensitive skin, it would probably work really well. I don't know why mine is so sensitive to it, because usually my face really likes oil-based makeups and stuff because it's really dry. But wow, really got really red on that one. So anyway, the reason it's taking me longer to get videos out is just because I've got so much knitting and spinning to do, and my house is filthy. So I really don't want to take videos showing my house when it's just trashed. It just is kind of discouraging. So anyway, there's that video, and we will talk to you later.